I played against a priest today, and it was pretty interesting to see how he took me out, and I'd appreciate any comments as to how I can improve and what I could have done differently. So I'm playing a druid deck, and I want to mulligan so that I get my mana cards and bring out a 4 minion at the second turn. But that didn't work out. I guess I'll have to um, try something else.
Job's done.
Is someone injured?
I've seen this card before, and it restores health to all characters at the end of their turn, and I know that I need to get rid of it quickly. But since I don't have charge cards or a direct spell, so there's little I can do. I mean, I use my hero power just for kicks, but I managed to damage the enemy by one, but there's no point in damaging her because she'll just heal back. In fact, the hero gets healed as well, so this is apparently another heal card that restores, I think, 3 health to a random character at the start of each turn. It has solid health, and he brings out another one of his heal minions. And I need to figure out how to get rid of these, but once again, I don't really have any direct removal cards. And I just have to wait for one of my larger minions to come out. Till then, I just use my hero power more to build armor than to actually attack anything, because with just 1 point of attack, or even 2, maybe even 3, it'll just get healed again. So he just goes around damaging me, chipping away at my health. So I figure I'll finally bring out a 4 minion at least to pose something of a threat. He has 3 cards out, but they don't do much damage, so hopefully I can do something about that. And he's attacking and healing back at the same time. He has really good cards here, and no, not much difference. One of my cards is gone. I have nothing to show for it yet. The problem is that he heals up potentially up to 5 damage. 2 for all minions and 5 for one, and that makes it a bit difficult. It's in the absence of any direct removal spells. So I try and buff my minions with the Panther so to get just a little more damage. And remove 1 cleric. And he smartly pulls out a taunt minion to protect the other 2. And he also plays a silence card, and my extra damage vanishes. So there's right now not enough damage for me to out heal him at the end of the turn. So I got a charge card now, so I'm hoping maybe I can do something here. I figure the taunt minion is dangerous enough and hindering me enough to spend 6 mana to take it out entirely, and then use one of my minions to clean up the cleric. And here again, the familiar problem of not having enough damage to out damage the heal, so that's a pretty futile gesture. At least there's no attack, so it doesn't hurt.
Tazdingo!
So here he plays a taunt minion and then buffs it to make it incredibly strong. So I gotta deal with that now. I spent quite a bit of time figuring out what to do, so I pull out a taunt minion of my own and then take shots at his taunt minion and bring it to a manageable health.
Job done.
Oh, but then he simply brings out a card to copy mine, and now he has a minion that is as strong as the one I just brought out, and he heals his previous taunt minion, mashes me, and now I gotta figure out how to deal with this new problem. The first thing I do is kill off his one of his existing taunts, and I don't think there's really much else I can do here. And now I make a blunder. I figure I can finally get rid of that irritating torch, cup, grail, whatever, and I swipe it, thinking to finish it off with my hero power, but I forget that there's a taunt over there. Damn it. Damn it. So that's wasted. This guy will probably recover now. I at least managed to pull out another loot hoarder to get me an additional card when he dies. Yeah, and as I thought, that guy healed himself up. That was a waste. That was a bad waste. What he does now is transform an already strong minion into some kind of superpower guy by doubling his health and then setting the attack equal to the health, and if I don't want to lose immediately, I need to take that out as quickly as I can.
Well played. I wonder.
The only means I can think of is to pull out a taunt minion of my own and have him whack it so he loses health as he attacks. So as expected, he bashes my minion over the head, killing it instantly but taking some hefty damage himself. But he's just heals back as usual. So now I expend my spell cards to take out that dangerous guy as soon as possible. I use a charge card.
Taste my steel!
Hey, give me that!
And for the moment it doesn't look as if I have too much of a disadvantage. Sure, I'm 9 health down, but I've managed to clear the board, but he has the tempo and that damn irritating grail-like card over there.
I don't have enough mana.
I figure I really need some board presence, so I use my innervate, which, well, at least it's come finally, to pull out my Blade Master and pose something of a threat. He seems to be an expert at buffing his cards, and doesn't look like that health restoring one is going to go anywhere anytime soon. I figure another taunt minion will help deflect some heat from my hero, and he might be able to finish his 6/6 card on it. I try and knock as much health off as from the other one as possible.
Job's done.
And he simply takes control of it, knocking off more of my health, and boy am I in trouble now. This is the second time I've had to take out one of my own powerful minions, and I guess that's a specialty of the priest. I'm gonna have to find a way to work around this, though I'm not sure how.
Shall I strike? Your turn to bleed! Must attack the minion with taunt. Your turn to bleed!
I'm fighting a desperate defense here. No, things definitely don't look good for me.
Truth is
He brings out his own taunt minion, attacks mine, and then promptly restores a bit of his health. I need more cards to help me deal with this, so I use 2 drawing cards to maximize my chances.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
But then I just don't have enough health to evade his final onslaught, and it's end of the game for me. So this is a deck that seems pretty heavy on taking control of my minions and buffing his. Any suggestions as to what I could have done differently?